Alright, dudes. You can hear the smile on my face. That intro took a little bit longer than usual to get going. But I'll just bop into this tune. I haven't heard it in a while. Yeah, it's just looking at how my main man, Waluigi, and Rosa there in the background, they're doing pretty much the exact same pose. Just reminding me. Still don't know. I know, like it always does when I talk about a subject, it's a teensy bit too mysterious, but whole reason I'm doing this entire thing, yeah. I mean, it's being a content creator, but yeah. That's the cause. Hopefully the effect will be me being a creator of more than just content. So ideally, a little thing called life. Yes, that old chestnut. And oftentimes pain in the arse. Remember, guys, YOLO. Yin and yang. Life is not meant to be pain, contrary to what the fat man in Overwatch says. Death is the real ultimate suffering, because it's the one true state of permanence. Something does not go on forever. That's why you cherish it. A similar sentiment is made by the Ancient One in the first Doctor Strange movie. So yeah, just remember, opposite sides of a coin or ends of a spectrum work opposite ways and are subjected to opposite treatments. So yeah, gotta enjoy it while you can, and I'm reminded constantly that just like every other alive things, that mine doesn't go on forever, and I need to get on with well, I know it's a bit of an SNK way of putting it, but I need to get on with furthering the bloodline. Because like I was saying in the previous stream, or one of the previous streams, this gene pool that I'm now a part of, and that my descendants will be, yeah. There's that word again. It just popped into my brain, but I know it's not really well, yeah, like I said before, it is a bit of a dated concept, but it's me just trying to do what I do in all the other ways as well, and just be in society's best interests and just try and help everyone. Like, it's like help just yeah, the 8 billion I exist alongside. I just try and help them all, just unconditionally, because I feel like, yeah, a fair few of them, at least, give me things like this game, this awesome game, and all the other awesome games I play that make life worth living, and I owe them so much for that, and I just want to give back, whether it's doing things like this, like creating content and being entertaining, because that's the only real service I have the capacity to contribute right now, because of my mental health. Whether it's doing things like this and or just, I don't know, just trying to come up with ideas and things, yeah. Any way I can give back and prove how grateful I am for everything I'm given that helps me, well, to put it bluntly, just hold on to the will to live. Yeah, I think you guys deserve, at the very least, the utmost gratitude for that. I've been heartened by what I've been subjected to, so I feel like everybody deserves that same thing. I want everybody to be heartened with me, so they can all be on the same page. Yeah, there's no need to hog all the good feels. I'll share them with all of you. You've earned it. Life is good. Enjoy it. If you're lucky enough to have a significant other, yeah, just take all the care of them in the world. Just don't go overboard. So it's been a long time since the last time I played this game, so my memory might need jogging about certain things, but it's alright. That's how it was with Frontiers anyway recently, when I jumped back into it to do the Final Horizon, which of course inspired the title for this stream. I'm only doing 3 in a row. I'm going to stop after that, yeah, as in like 3 stream titles that reference songs from that game, because they are pretty darn legendary. And yeah, with how and yeah, just a reminder, it was on normal difficulty. How challenging, well, spoiler warning, Master King Coco's trial was in particular. Yeah, it just got me sort of way more well versed with more than just the boss fights themselves, but the songs that are attached to them, yeah, and the lyrics and stuff like that, because I am a singer, of course, yeah, I'm a musician. So I do more than just singing, basically, yeah. I'm a drummer. And I'm hoping to get back into bass practice on the regular soon, and yeah, incorporate that into my content eventually. Yeah, might not do that right off the bat, because yeah, I'm still going to be rusty and making mistakes and getting my bearings of using techniques that I'm certain I still wasn't using last time I practiced bass, which is years ago, because yeah, sorry if it depresses any of you, but yeah, my mental health kind of went down the drain since then, and that's why I kind of fell off with the practice. But I had an epiphany, like, near the beginning of this year, with help from the absolute dude that is Max, who is another fella I owe Metric shit ton too. Yeah, his Hi-Fi Rush playthrough, just yeah, it's like it helped that realization strike my mind like a lightning bolt of if I got back into learning something like the bass, and then it could actually make my mental health better. I just don't know why it took me so long. I feel like a pea brain for that. Normally I realise stuff faster, mainly because I need to, the whole Aquarius moon thing. And Aquarius Saturn. So that just basically means I come up with the best ideas the fastest. And yeah, it's because of all the crisis situations I've been put in. Like, I've needed to come up with ideas of that high quality that fast, because if I don't, I'm screwed. But yeah, the ideas are not just for me. Remember that, guys. Like, they're for everyone. Like, when I come up with one as at least as potentially good as like the one I came up with before when I was still playing Mario and Sonic Tokyo 2020, because it was that time of year, like Olympics and stuff. Like the idea I had about climate change and getting rid of excess carbon dioxide to help at least mitigate global warming. I mean, I know some things, especially with regards to the environment, can't and won't happen overnight. Like, even if there is a solution, it's one that doesn't take effect immediately. I know that, and I accept that, and I know other people are better at the whole patience thing that's required with regards to that than I am. But I just try and come up with quick solutions just in case it, actually works. Just in case reality and science and nature will allow that sort of immediate fix to actually just sort of be applied. So, I mean, yeah, the idea might end up just being harebrained and useless, and I'm like, well, I at least I contributed something. Yeah, end up sort of falling apart, but yeah, it could have gone somewhere. Better than just coming up with no idea at all. So yeah, I'll just try and come up with all the ideas I can about stuff. Whether it's gaming or just the all-encompassing sort of like humanity affecting sort of most serious sort of things. Yeah, like climate change and stuff. I'm just reminding myself, like, I've seen something with regards to a Bleach game on YouTube recently, but it looks like it's just being ported to console and PC from mobile, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm just thinking, is that the game that Kubo himself was kind of very slyly hinting at when he was getting interviewed one time? Because yeah, he was very sort of, what's the word, coy about it. Yeah. I mean, he created Bleach, so he can be how he wants about it, but yeah, I know that the people making it will, just because it's the way game development works nowadays, they'll want to keep it I think predominantly on the down low and stuff, and because of the whole it maximised profits by way of generating hype using things like surprise and stuff like that, so that's why they don't want any leaks or early reveals or any of that crap. But yeah, I think I already said it a while ago. I just want them to, I don't know whether it's still in development or not, I just want them to be making a Bleach game that's kind of like a modern reimagining of Blade of Fate. Just my best DS game. Yeah, I still have it to this day. It was way ahead of its time as well. Some of the fighting game mechanics it had. It was kind of, well, it was kind of like the only age or era it didn't exist in was its own. Yeah, the way it behaved, it's like it was behaving like more traditional fighting games, as in like a bit more retro ones, like before the turn of millennium, like Third Strike or Garou. But it was also behaving like ones that weren't around yet, that have since come out, like, and are out now as me saying this. And near the end of October 2023, or yeah, it's still in the future of right now even, yeah. So I was thinking maybe, yeah, it could be like a sort of bringing back of a load of the things that Blade of Fate got right, and implementation of new features that either are in stuff that has come out since, like, say, Dragon Ball FighterZ, because that's another anime fighting game. That stuff, and maybe other stuff that even games like that don't have. Yeah, so like brand new stuff that hasn't existed in any game until that new Bleach game. So that's three different kinds of stuff it could have. Yeah, the stuff that Blade of Fate had. Yeah, that's one. Two would be, yes, taking cues from like other games like Dragon Ball FighterZ. And three would be just brand new stuff that's never been in any like fighting game before. Oh, such a tantalizing prospect. I love it. And of course, the roster's got to be mega as well, like Smash Ultimate style. Everyone is here, sort of thing. So yeah, all the Soul Reapers, the Espada, the Stern Ritter, and yeah, just the whole gang. Could be so awesome. I really hope that that's what they're doing. And even if they're not, I'm going to push for it because I'm so passionate about that. Bleach is my favourite anime, and fighting games are my main jam when it comes to when it comes to gaming. So yeah, I think in my rise to prominence, I'm only just gonna, hell, I might even be down to do a sort of Shawshank Redemption sort of thing, and just keep stubbornly and just persistently sort of gunning for it, and trying to get them to do stuff until they just cave and are like, okay, right, fine, we'll just make the game then. And then I'm just there like, yeah, there you go, that didn't take much, did it? But yeah, it's kind of getting into ramble territory now. That's just one of my bad habits. Yeah, when it's not like a face-to-face conversation and stuff, there's no turn-taking. That's the stuff I struggle with the most, though, because of mental health. But yeah, this kind of communication is fine for me because it's one-sided. Yeah, it's like I'm just giving. Like, all I'm doing is giving, and I'm not spending even a moment receiving. Yeah, so I'm not having to switch from one of those to the other and back again. Like, it's that switching, I think, that is the main reason why I struggle with that kind of communication so much. Switching has never been my strong suit. I'm more of the continuity type. Continuity equals truth, and I'd rather be a real fighter. Because fake ones get shattered like illusions. Yeah, I ain't no mirror flower water moon. I'd rather be what is felt but not seen than the other way around. Really did not expect this title screen to just stay the way it was. I thought it was one of those that cycled around, like it stayed on it for a few seconds, and then it did the intro again, and then title screen again, and then rinse and repeat. But guess that's how wrongly I remembered it. That's embarrassing. I'm used to my memory being hella on point. What I'm known for. Okay, I think you probably guessed which board I'm going to be playing on. That time of year, folks. Spooky. Yes, it is going to be just against CPUs, just like with Smash. Not least because playing offline is just, yeah, I can get behind it so much easier because there's, well, all the nuisances that come with playing online, like your inputs getting messed with, are happily absent. Look at him. I hear Cuppertrip vocally frolicking. I don't know what he's saying, but I know he's saying something. God damn it. I know I'm just repeating myself here, but yeah, it's been so long. Just. God damn it. Becoming difficult to. The ignition. I think I might just be able to work out what Cuppertrip's saying now. He's probably saying something like, What fuck's taking you so long, you bastard? Let me think. Oh wait, actually. I better do this first. Before I forget. God damn it, press flip camera by accident. That almost ruined everything. Stupid how things can be. Affected so badly, so easily, just by an accidental button press or any of that crap. The failings of modern technology. It's like, hey, can we build this shit to not be annoying, please? I mean, I'll do what I can to do any like saves and stuff if there are any like little slip ups, but yeah, I personally don't really have an excuse for that because it's just precision, really. It's just being that careful that you don't. Yeah, there's not really any chance of you pressing something twice that you, yeah, that would cause something you really don't want to cause. But yeah, I guess I just got to count my lucky stars when I am allowed to save anything. I think I'd just, yeah, if it did get ruined, then I'd just make a highlight out of it and stuff, and then make a highlight out of the resuming. Yeah, so like the bulk of the thing that would be the rest of the stream, I'll make a highlight out of that as well. So like a part one, part two, and then just sort of merge them. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Ugh. Yet more knowledge check. Yeah, that's all Sonic Frontiers DLC was. In the end, yeah, it was just knowledge check. It's like if you know all the things that you kind of need to know for this thing, then it's like it's a breeze. But if you don't know anything about it, then you get fucked. It's just over and over again. You make zero progress. So yeah, but it's not just that though. Even once you know what to do or what the optimal strat is, that's yeah, there's still knowing how to pull it off, like knowing what button to press or knowing the timing. Sometimes all you can do to muster that is just work it out because you don't get told by anything. No, you don't get told by a person, the internet, the game itself that you're playing. You just literally just have to work it out on your own. Like, oh, it's oh yeah, a good example is the like trials in Street Fighter. Yeah, like SF5 or what we've all moved on to now, SF6. But I haven't done any trials in that because I haven't got it yet. But if the ones in SF5 or anything to go by, yeah, some of them, like the ones that are much later into the game's life anyway, were that tricky that you just, even without watching the demo, you could work, like, if you're smart enough anyway, you just sense that there's something you're supposed to be doing here, that is how you complete it. And yeah, like the commands in the sequence that you're supposed to be doing for the trial, they don't tell you. So it's something like the timing of something, like you gotta manually delay a move or something, or you gotta micro walk or something like that. Yeah, like sometimes you just have to work it out on your own. There's no other option. And if you can't do that, that's it. You ain't completing the challenge. Sadly, just tough shit. Oh well. All right, on with the show. Time for fun. What's this Cuppa Truck think he's Smithers or something? It's like, get ready for fun, fun, fun. That's, what is this? I really have to read this. Just let go of me. Where are you throwing me? That's a funny episode. It's I think it's up there. I think it's safe to say it's one of my favourites. My number one favourite is Homer and Apu. But yeah, that one where Smithers is away, and then I think Burns just like temporarily hires Homer to do Smithers' jobs, and then Homer gets that sick of the way Burns is behaving that he lashes out at him, and then Burns gets that scared as a result that he becomes independent, and then when Smithers comes back from his vacation, he's like, he's no longer required, and then Smithers gets annoyed at Homer for effectively losing him his job, and they fight, and then Burns gets injured, and then he can't be independent anymore, so he needs Smithers again, and then Smithers ends up just letting bygones be bygones, and is really grateful to Homer for kind of having a hand in that, like him getting his job back, and then sends like a fruit hamper to the Simpsons family to thank him. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember what one of the best bits of that episode. I think it's the bit where Burns is like sort of driving around and stuff, yeah, and he's just like being all calamitous and knocking everything over in his car, and he's like, beep beep, I'm a civilized motorist. And then Wiggum almost gets run over. He has to dive and like roll out the way onto the ground, and then he gets up and he's like, yeah, some nice driving, Mr. B. Oh yeah, speaking of Simpsons, I might as well throw it out. Apologies if I'm kind of like stalling again. But yeah, I was thinking about doing Hit and Run. because that's another game I still have for all these years. It's pretty much exactly 2 decades later. After me. Oh no, wait. No, it'd be November. Yeah, because I received it for my 10th birthday. Um, but yeah, I was gonna do Hit and Run because it's the perfect time of year for it because of the time of year that the events of the game itself are set. It's around Halloween. Well, not least because level 7, so the final level, is set on Halloween night itself. Um, but I kind of just decided against it. I was like, I'd rather do that game more justice than I'd be able to do with the current equipment I'm using right now. So I think something like a FrameMeister, because I really don't want to do emulation, because I have the original hardware. I've got the GameCube and the disc that, like I just said, I've had since like November 2003. I'd like to do just an upscaling, really, yeah, and once I'm using the new setup and stuff. And then, yeah, so the first time I do it, or first time I play it on stream is probably going to be like a year from now. But it's going to be a lot of awesome things happening a year from now. Yeah, I think the PS5 Pro is going to come out around then. And, of course, the big one, Sonic Movie 3. Yeah, we'll know who's voicing Shadow by that point. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's turns out to be someone who's used to voicing like anime characters, so like anime pro tags in particular. That's like the typical sort of like angsty sort of wannabe edgelord sort of emo teen brat, as I tend to call them. Yeah, I think Joker's kind of a as in from Persona, like Persona 5 in particular, yeah, that character called Joker, I think he's a prime example of that. Because I'm just thinking, like, why the fuck is that even his name? I don't want to offend any Persona fans here, because I personally respect the franchise as well. But I'm just wondering what the hell is even jokery about him? What, like, why would he have that name? I know it's just like a call sign or something, because obviously it's not his real name. But yeah, I'm just thinking, why Joker? There's nothing that says like embodiment of dark humor or anything like about him and stuff. Yeah, he doesn't strike me as that. The Jester, on the other hand, is the character I played as like my entire playthrough of Gauntlet Dark Legacy back when I was a kid. Yeah, the Jester, just yeah. He definitely got that whole dark humor incarnate thing going on. But Joker, it's like, he should. It feels like it's kind of baselessly been given that name. The others actually make sense though, like Skull and the others. You know, sorry, I can't remember really that many of them just off the top of my head. But yeah, I've actually seen more Persona 5 gameplay than I think you'd expect. Because, yeah, well, I don't really have an opinion of it, so I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's good either. And but I know objectively it is great. Like, it's an awesome franchise. But yeah, every so often I've seen someone playing it, and I've kind of liked the dreamy look of it and stuff. Like when they're like in someone's sort of like mindscape and stuff. And yeah, I just thought, oh yeah, the art style's really cool, and I dig it. And yeah, I've just left that stream on. Yeah, I just watched like while whoever it is has just played the game. Yeah. Okay, I think yeah, that's enough stalling for now. Just, I think you'll, yeah, if you're watching the VOD, and you got to this part, then yeah, you probably skipped ahead, but I can't say I blame you. It's like, I do that and stuff. Yeah, you're entitled to your freedom, so. Uh, yeah. Oh. God damn it! I should have thought of this before I started the stream. Who my opponents are going to be. I do one or two things. Put them as the same ones I would on Mario Party 1. Because I have played that on stream. But because that, I'd feel like it was kind of wasting how there's more characters in this that aren't in the first Mario Party game. I think I play as Mario in Mario Party 1. I'm trying to remember who I put my opponents as. Ugh, God damn it. I think I'll leave Wario and DK out of it because they're my brother's characters, so I kind of feel like CPUs don't have the right to sort of be put as them. Yeah, I really am sorry about this, how long this is taking. I'm supposed to be more on the ball. Pretty sure Weege is one of the three. I normally put as my opponents. I think it's these three. Yeah, I think I put the player 2 equivalent CPU as Peach, player 3 is Yosh, player 4 is Weege, because player 2 is kind of like the waifu spot. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Player 3 tends to be the one, and it's not just in the Mario Party games; it's in other ones I've noticed as well, like Smash. So player 3 tends to be the biggest side thorn. Player 4 is just the hapless idiot. The weakling that definitely doesn't pose me or even anyone else a serious threat, but is also kind of a curveball. So it's like the lightning to everybody else's fire, if you will. Yeah, it's like lightning's not known for its power, but its speed could, throw you for a loop if you're not prepared for it. Yeah, I think let's go 3 female characters. Yeah, Daisy's Ouija's waifu, so if Ouija would normally be player 4, then I'm thinking, yeah, Daisy can be player 4. And Birdo's kind of like the egg characters, like Yoshi and stuff, even if they're different colours. Yoshi likes like green eggs, and Birdo likes pink ones. Pink, well, it may be fuchsia, because I have yeah, it's me and colours. Let's just say I've got into disputes with people about that before, but yeah, and they argue the toss, and it's really goddamn annoying. But yeah, I know fuchsia's a cross between pink and purple, basically. Yeah, so um, hmm. And the whole competitive card thing in Overwatch as well. Like, some people call it pink, other people call it red, and I think it's been scientifically proven to be infrared. Yeah, there's a specific shade called infrared, and it looks pink, but it isn't. But people still fucking um, insist that it's pink anyway. But yeah, if they want to have an absolutely non-existent grip on reality, they can if they want. Yeah, I'm getting all ENTP up in this bitch. That's not even the type that I am. I'm an ISFJ, as you probably expected because of the stage name, Protector. ENTP though, I think. Wait a minute, I just realised that's my opposite. Maybe that means I need to be with one. Yeah. I don't know what it does if I put shuffle CPU, but it's probably something I'd rather um, prevent from happening. Everybody ready? Yeah. Oh, yes. Bitterland. Let the fright fest ensue. Now then, think we're gonna make it the way it would be in, yeah, any of the first three. I think they all had bonus stars work that way, yeah. Well, the first one definitely did. I know that because I have it. Been in my family for many moons. Solely on skill, he says. He seems to have forgotten all the vast swathes of remaining luck-basedness there are. Even when you turn bonus stars off. Oh great, there go the yapping mutts. You know, people just not knowing how to be people. It's reminding me of a kind of not very nice train of thought I had earlier. Yeah. About certain people just having a choice of like you could be a fuck or you could not be a fuck, and nobody's going to be able to determine that choice for you, and nobody's going to prevent you making the choice or maybe even punish you for whatever choice you end up making. So everybody's kind of at your mercy. So if you choose to be a fuck, there's nothing anyone can do about it, and somebody very sadly. So somebody innocent gets arbitrarily sort of. I don't want to use the wrong word here, because I know it trigger people. Well, I'll say trigger warning anyway, but they get damaged mentally and or emotionally and scarred and things like that, and it's all that fucker's fault because they could have just chosen to be pleasant, but they just felt like they had to be a fuck, and yeah, just no shame, no guilt, no remorse. Behaviour like that needs stamping out. That's the path that I, at least, will be responsible enough to set us upon. Yeah, I think that's how it was in the first game, so yeah, I want to keep it true to that. If I wanted to make it really authentic, I could make it N64 minigames only. Not sure. God damn it, this stupid indecision. It's not how I roll. Around at the speed of sound is how I roll. Damn it. Hey, you know what? Because it's a special occasion, I'm going to make it N64 games. I wouldn't normally do this, but it's reminding me of the other streams I do when I play Smash on its assigned day, which for me is Sunday. So I play it on stream, I mean. I do random for the character select and stuff, yeah, including mine. Me and all my opponent's characters are selected at random by the game itself. And then if I just happen to play Smash on any other day of the week than Sunday, like on stream, then I won't do random for my own character, at least. Yeah, like I'll manually choose it myself. So I'm thinking because it's a special occasion and stuff, it's for Halloween, then I'm thinking N64 minigames. But if I was just playing it just cause and stuff, and it wasn't for any sort of reason, like time of year or something, then yeah. And put it on all minigames. Right, hang on a sec. Let me just get this box. Yeah, it's just the thing I put in front of the phone screen so that I don't get distracted. So I only want to pay attention to the TV screen, and that's what you guys are seeing. He's so angular and polygonal. Spooky Woods. I do love me a good forest. May as well be honest. Excuse me. Every 2 turns, eh? It's just making me think there's got to be a point in time where Nintendo makes up their mind as to like whether to port everything or make a remaster of everything. But I think the stuff they remaster is like from GameCube onwards, but everything before the GameCube they just put it on the thingy, the NSO. But it's that all split in 2 sort of thing, yeah, like 2 different things. Like, I'm just thinking maybe it'd be better if it was all like combined into one and it was uniform. So the same stuff applied to everything that fell into that one category. Oh, 9, I'll take that. Damn it, waifu had to get a 10. She is the Mario Kart rival. Yeah. I've tried to work out why. I've been trying to work out why for a while now, but yeah, I tried using Pokemon comparisons, and yeah, I think the conclusion I came to is that Toadette is the Teddiursa to Waluigi's Absol. If you're a true Pokemon fan, you'll know exactly what I mean by that. Pretty sure that's the noise he made in which game was it? I think it was one of the Olympics installments. Yeah, I think it was the second one. Yeah, I've got that on DS. Yeah, the Mario and Sonic. It's Vancouver 2010, I think it is. Yeah, Winter Olympics. Yeah, it's the story mode. I think it's called Adventure Tours, and yeah, he makes that noise in that as well. I loved that story mode though. It was awesome. Yeah, I could even go as far as to say it was one of the best I've ever played. It just was, like all the different environments and stuff. Or there's the six, what were they called? I think it was snow spirits, and there's like one area for each one and stuff. I particularly liked Ice Peak as well, because I think it's probably mainly because that's where you found Waluigi. It's like all the way at the top left and stuff. Freezing his ass off, you know. It's like shivering and stuff. Yeah, he was like sort of had his arms around his torso and everything, and he's just like sort of jittering because of the cold. And then Wario's just stood next to him, and he's just like sneezing because he's fat, so the cold doesn't affect him the same way. But it was a team thing that they were hosting, one of the team events. So you whoever you were playing as, like your party leader. I think you could choose Mario or Sonic, and I obviously picked Sonic. You play as that one character, and then any one of all the ones you had in your party up to that point. Yeah. So yeah, you could have any one character as your teammate, and that's it. It's like 2v2. And you beat them, they join your party. It's pretty cool. You need Waluigi at some point, I think, to very cunningly get past some sort of obstacle. There's this shy guy that refuses to divulge a certain secret. Waluigi's like the only one that's kind of like smart and wise enough to get him to spill the beans. Aww. Interesting tune. Right. What? Free? I would say, I would do a Nelson and go, ha ha, but, no, it's a fucking lucky space, of course it is. What did I tell you? It's always player 3 that it makes sure is, it obviously hinders me the most, and when it's thinking of to how to rub it in by helping one of my opponents the most, the one it tends to help the most is player 3. It's probably something to do with the odd numbered sort of thing, Oh, it's just evasion on my part, is it? As Geese would say, predictable. Wait a minute, are all of us? Oh no, wait, no, Birdo's on the lucky space. It's just me and the human ladies. It's actually quite desirable arrangement. Out me way, stupid eyeball. Peers right through me. Nah, I don't think so. I think the only thing it's ever felt like it's been peering right through me is the fucking... Oh god, pains me even just to remember it, but it's not a face, it's just something that looks like a face. Yeah, it's just the way Metroid Prime appears. Oh, and when you first come across it, you open that one door at the end of the corridor that has all the fucking red phase-on bullshit and spider ball tracks and stuff for you to get across without having to wade through the red phase-on, so you know, damage you. And then you get to the end of the corridor and you open the door that has to be open with the plasma beam because it's got the red sheen on it. Yeah. And yeah, you open it and then you see what's waiting for you on the other side. It just looks like this giant face, just like angrily staring at you. Oh god, freaked me out so fucking much the first time I ever saw that. Ugh. Some people play the remaster and because it's like higher graphical fidelity and all that, like it looks slightly different. Yeah, it's only very slightly, so you have to be very analytical about it. But it actually doesn't look as bad, I think. As in, it doesn't look as objectively freaky, the remaster. Ah, this one. Very familiar with this one. Oh, you keep going in the same direction. You leave it. I don't win that. Okay, maybe I do. I didn't deserve that though. I fucked up around the end. Dopey ass neighbours knocking shit over. Alright, time to get me that star. totally called that. Right, 19 coins, my number. Alright. 10? No. Yes, as always, the one with the least skill requires the most luck. It was almost Shy Guy says. This. Yeah, I don't really know about this one at all. It looks like it's the optimal strat. It's making me think of what I was. Oh, turns you around when you hit him. It's yeah, it's making me think Ram. Yeah, as in Ramattra in Overwatch. So if you get backed into a corner and all your enemies are like converging on you, and then you just pop the ulti. Suffer as I have. And you just keep blocking to reduce the damage from the front. And because you're in the corner, they can't really hit you from the back, so you're just getting them with the tendrils. Yeah, the like nanobot or whatever it is. Yeah, the like purple tendrils. And just wearing them down. But because it's not, or should I say he's not how he was at launch, it doesn't go on forever anymore, so. Yeah, it's just making me think maybe it's putting your weak spot somewhere they can't get it. Is the way to go here. Maybe. I'm just I'm just trying to wrap my head around the steering. It's just kind of weird. Yeah, it's like hit and run. Yep, referencing that game again. It's like there's a mini game in hit and run where the turning's like that as well. I kind of rather it not be. But. Sometimes you just gotta be a pacifist. Wait a minute, what's she going that way for? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm just a bit confused. Maybe she just, yeah. Fine, whatever. look who's making all the right moves. I'm telling you, I recognised the pattern. Always play 3. 10? You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! I said good day! Collect the coins as you fall, watch out for hammers. Oh, so it's basically nouveau hammer drop. Oh, so closing it lets you go down manually. I don't think you can. Yeah, you can only go straight down and stuff, so you can't go horizontally. Well, yeah. Fucking hammers. Okay. It's one of that coin bag. That's some bullshit. Oh, thinking that getting the coin star, my coin star, will be enough to let you stand a chance, eh? Fool. You know, everybody wants to land on a lucky space. Yeah, damn it. Yes, I already knew about that. I was thinking might be worth using. It's nice to know you reminded me anyway, just in case I forgot. Oh, so that gate there. Yeah, near the cursor. Yeah, that gate there, I think that's only for going down and stuff from above to below. The gate, yeah. So I want to go that way and then up there and then the star. Probably would be worth using the mushroom. I don't see why not. Ah, you fuck! spouting gibberish again. It's really doing everything in its power to make Birdo, to give Birdo an edge. I'd rather it not do that. That's another one that's reminding me of Hopper Pop. Fuck. That'd be the worst possible outcome. The Birdo fucking being the only one left. Oh, you can jump on it. Ah! Hell yeah! Hey, pick up, city folk! Hey, game, stop making bad stuff happen to her. You've done that enough now. I shouldn't really be gunning for my opponents, but yeah, come on. It's just giving Daisy just 10 after 10 after 10 and stuff with the dice rolls, and it's just, oh, treating Birdo like it's chosen warrior or something. Item, double dice. Let's see. Gotta beat them to the start. But if I don't, then I'm thinking, yeah, still be some value in it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I forget at least the 10. Oh, crap. Yes! Let's get it! Here you go, you little shit. I'm thinking it might put it somewhere you can only access with a skeleton key after this. So it might be worth getting one. Then again, if I'm only going to get this star because I got a double dice, that just goes to show you how much value there is in getting a double dice. There are more shops. So I think I'd rather pay attention to what I know. You know, prioritize doing that over Thinking about what I don't know. Something I apply to real life as well. She's right, you know. Curious. So, I don't think that's somewhere you have to have a skeleton key to access. And I'm already on the way there. You absolute... Yeah, keep being a Chaos Lord, Birdo. See where it gets you. Thou willst not fareth well. In their tunnel vision, they've become completely one-dimensional. All they are is just chomp calls and an attempt to get the coin star. My coin star. Don't think I'm familiar with this. Oh! Yeah, I've done this one before, but I'm still not that familiar with it. It's not from Mario Party 1. So I can only move. Nyai! I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I remember doing that impression at least once when I was watching other people's playthroughs of the Final Horizon. I think when they're just beating a tower and they're crossing to another part of the island to get to the next tower, and yeah, they're trying to get to the other side of a big body of water, and they didn't make it. Like, oh, 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 oh. That's another one of the best episodes. I think just purely because of that. That scene, or those scenes, should I say, because there's like two of them. Okay. What item have I got? Double dice again. Now let me check. So Roz is closest to it. Yeah, if I'd have walked though, using the eyeball, I'd just, yeah, I'd have to go round in that circle, like clockwise, I think, first before I could even. Damn it. I know Roz is gonna get there first. I'm just wondering, is there any point using the double dice? Because I feel like it's just more wisely used to just beat someone to the punch. When you know the star's going to remain where it is, basically, yeah. But if you know someone else is going to beat you to it, whether you use the item, in this case, the double dice, or not, I'm just feeling like I might regret using it more than I would regret not using it. So, I think we're going to hold on to it. What do you want, Kamek? Too many Kameks. I'm always saying in Mario Kart. Wish to light the darkness lamp. I don't know what it does. No. I'm gonna follow my dad's advice this time around. If in doubt, don't do it. Oh, Fuxby. Yeah, there it is. Again, making the good stuff happen to the main side thorn. What? Come on. Come on, Daisy, be more sporting than that. I mean, Rosa's your homegirl. Now then. Now then. This is one of my all-time favourites. Or at least the original version of it is, anyway. What? What? No, I'm slipping. It's common sense. Stay near the centre. The exact same as bumper balls. Ah. What? Hmm. Wow, what a surprise! Look who ends up winning. The game keeps forgetting the win. It keeps trying with all its might to give to Birdo. I will use more might, infinitely more might than that, to take that win for myself. Still there. Rosa's still on the way to it. Something about the way the skeleton key looks. It's like gold wrapping for like something made of chocolate. Mmm. What? Oh god. Yikes! Sprinkle time, baby. I don't want to burn myself out on the practice too much. I know you can. Yeah, I know you can grab the vines. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. Yeah. Mash to skate. It actually says mash in the game. Oh god, it's gonna be a well-timed button press. What? Oh Lord, he coming. Let's catch some air, dude. That must be the gingerbread man. Is that my spirit animal I just heard? Yeah, that's more like it, game. Be nice to Rosa. Wait a minute, I've just noticed. Why's Daisy got 2 chomp calls? How many do you need? You know, let's see what her sin is. Gluttony. Wait a minute, did she falls short of it. Yeah, her one space. So if she'd have got better rolls in previous turns, then yeah, I should have reached it by now. I think I can sense what Roz is thinking at Birdo right now. I think it includes the word fuck, and it also includes the word you. How many times has this happened? This one match. His fucking... His face. The definition of Sag. Oh. This one could be so funny. The original. I think, at least in especially when Wario was in play, just because of the noise he'd make when he'd go off the edge. Like, the timing of it, the way it sounded, it just, yeah. It could have me in stitches. It still does to this day, but, you know. It's never as good when Wario's not in this minigame. So you can break. Yeah, there's the brake lights. Mash A to accelerate. Shit. Yes. Really wanted to go in the hot drink, it would seem. That's handcuffs. Why'd that fuck have to be my teammate? Yeah. That was the only reason it was that easy to attain victory. So the star is now down there, is it? I'm not sure if that makes it worth using the double dice. Yeah, again, I think I may as well be honest. I've just checked. Yeah, so sorry if it feels like I'm ignoring any chat messages and stuff. I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to getting any engagement. But yeah, if you've up and pieced out, yeah, I understand. Because yeah, it's me being unresponsive has got to be annoying. But yeah, Um, Anyone who does engage, yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, as long as if you know me, you've just like well enough by now. Then yeah, well, since I started streaming in this way, anyway, then yeah, you know that I tend not to respond to stuff, and yeah, apologies if it feels like I'm just ignoring you, but yeah, I just try and pay attention to the game and make it, I don't know, more for the VOD really than the live experience. Yeah, I think it's gonna hopefully change round. Yeah, so it's gonna become the vice versa. You know, as in like I'll make it more for the live experience once I'm using the proper setup, and then yeah, so it will sort of still be sort of for the VOD. There'll still be value in that. Just it'll be more on the side of the live experience by then. But yeah, I'm treating it more like yeah. So if anyone was watching the VOD back, then yeah, there'd be a better experience. So I'm yeah, basically may as well be recording this in private, and then I just publish it, and then that's how everybody gets it, like the same as a YouTube video. But of course, I wouldn't be able to do that on Twitch because I think there's certain requirements for you to be able to upload to that. No, I haven't met those yet, mainly because of not being affiliate or partner. Oh. Okay, right. I just get back to the game now. I will shout anyone out, yeah, that is engaged. I'll try to remember to anyway, like at the end, but I think I'm just trying to make it that entertaining for anyone, especially VOD watchers, because, I'm trying to make it that entertaining by, yeah, focusing on the game and stuff. Because at least with this setup, I feel like focusing too much on things like viewers and chatters and stuff. Please try not to take offense to this, but I feel like focusing on those too much would kind of detract from my, we'll just call it a performance. Yeah. I don't want anything to detract from that. Because of the, the lasting effect and stuff, yeah, that is the VOD, yeah, that's like the legacy of this stream, yeah. Okay. Back to the game. Oh yeah, I'll just say as well before I forget, I appreciate any lurks. Yeah, if you're lurking, yeah, I'm always appreciative of you and stuff. Yeah, like I know you're there, but yeah, please don't think that I'm just yeah, you're going under my radar just because of me not acknowledging your stuff. Yeah. So I'm just happy to give you anything that you might not get from anybody else. And if you've decided to spend time here with me over anything else you could be doing, yeah, I'm flattered, and yeah, you get my respect for that. Hmm. Really wish the game would stop sabotaging me, but I'm used to it. Not every game does that, or at least every game that's inclusive of RNG based bullshit. Daisy just like all these chomp calls. I think it's been memed to shit at some point. Yeah. With the experience of this game and what it's like, and it's I think the meme is something like it's basically just luck spaces or lucky spaces, I think they're called. Yeah, and chomp calls everywhere. It's just that's it. It's just those are the only elements of the experience. Yeah, case in point. Oh! I fucking hate this one. It's just all luck and no skill. Fucking hate it. Like, oh, you don't want to get fucked? Tough crap, you're getting fucked. No, this is fucking bullshit. I thought red means danger, so I'll just leave that one alone. Fucking hell! Come on! Yeah, the whole it won't be this one again strat, yeah, it tends to work. This really is bullshit. Go on, get it over with. Fucking hell. If I'm the worst at the luck-based games, that's just, yeah, glaring evidence that I'm the best at the skill-based ones. Balance the inescapable law of reality. Well, at least that shitter is, yeah, getting fucked over next most after me. You know what? I'm happy Rosa won. Like, it's about time. It's just something went in her favor. Yeah, you go, lass. Fucking Birdo that should be getting knocked down in the ranks. I'm not landing on enough of those. Determined to make sure that piss take gets the coin star instead of me. Hmm. Oh, this. I'm not that familiar with this one, but I know it's a good one. B to make snowball. Oh, you get bigger by rolling it around. Wait! I think the key here is, yeah, it's the same with all the minigames of this nature, yeah, you stay near the centre. Get fucked! I'm sorry, Rosa. I'm sorry, I didn't want to have to do that to you. Hmm. 96. So I don't know if a fair few content creators I'm quite literally subscribed to have as their birth year. Oh, which Chinese zodiac animal's that? 96. I think it's the rat. Little rat. Oh, come the fuck on! Hella sabotaging me now. Wait a minute. Oh no, wait, no, I don't think you have to have the skeleton key to access that. Warp block. Random opponent. I don't think it's actually random though. I think there's a wheel. If your timing's good enough, you can actually pick who you swap places with. God damn it, yeah, the knowledge check is really setting in here. Damn it. I kind of don't want to, go below Birdo in terms of coins. That coin star is mine right now, but if I buy the chunk coal and... yeah, chunk coal's definitely less of a gamble than warp block. Warp block is that I might... yeah, I'm likely to get the star instead of someone else. So chunk coal is just more soulless. It just prevents them getting it, but it doesn't really earn me anything. Oh god, decisions. I already have a double dice, so I think getting too many of them would probably be, you know... you want more variety, your resources, more utility. Skeleton key's not required yet. Custom dice block, I don't know. This kind of board, I think. And them two, yeah, the other kinds of dice blocks would be better than that one. Okay, I'm getting a chunk coal. Oh, god damn it. Almost. I think a millisecond earlier would have sufficed. Is it going to be much tougher this time because the pissant is not my teammate? Ah, this one. This reminded me of that other game. What's it called? Shit. I hate that I can't remember its name. That's embarrassing. Shit. I saw the dudes playing it when there was like a resurgence of it somewhere. Yeah, that is really annoying. I can't remember its name. Okay. The movement seems a little sketchy. Hell. Fuck. Easy. That was kind of them. Oh man, down to the wire. Daisy, you... fucking dumbass. Intentionally positioned herself that badly every time to make all of those. Conceded goals happen. Yeah, look what happens. Yeah, like the fucking... the freak. When they're my enemy. Yeah, so they're not on the same team as me in a 2v2, yeah. That ends up happening, but then when they are on a team with me, yeah. No idea what that was, but some cretin outside, I think, wants impounding. I guess at least a little. Oh, wait a minute. The booze. I keep forgetting about them. Oh, I think there's a womp in the way of that one. There's Kingbo up there. I mean, yeah, if he helps you steal a star, got enough to afford it, but there's no real point because, at least yet, nobody's got any stars for me to steal. That ends up being how they ruin themselves in the end. Agreed. Another sin. They won't stop spending because of all the things they want from the shop, and that means that if it's tied on stars, they have less coins than their opponent. Ooh, huh? The fuck did I just see? Rockin' Raceway. I don't know how the hell you do this one. I'm glad there's practice for it. Just say that much. That's what happens. Shit. Come on, yeah, that's it, Rosa. Go on, don't let that nuisance come second. Right, seem to have broken into triple figures. Another skeleton key for the lady. At this rate, Daisy's going to beat us all to it, unless I very cheekily use the Chonko. Let me see, how many spaces? She can't reach it this turn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I don't need to use the Chonko yet. That was way too late. Oh, early apparently. Well, that's alright, because that means I don't need to buy one. fuck is that noise it makes? Ah, right. So that's how it is it? Yeah, it's a star that is imminently mine. Everybody's got at least one skeleton key now. Oh, it's this one. What's this like? Is it Puyo Puyo? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it's like, actually. Yeah. Swamps will occasionally fall. Quick drop. Instant drop. Up to do an instant drop. Okay. A just flips it. Good to know. What? Warp block, eh? if I go up that way, where Roz is gone, it's not just to get the star, because I think Daisy, well, Chomp Call, I could use the Chomp Call, that Daisy can't get it, because I only want to have to steal one. Although stealing more is fun, and I've got enough to steal two, I just wouldn't be able to get around again before the end of the match to steal the second. So even though I've got enough coins to steal two, which is at least 100. I think it has to be night time as well. It's probably why there's a happening space there. Like, the game calls it an event space, so I just call it happening space, so that's what it was called in Mario Party 1. I think it has to be night time for King Boo to show up. At night, I pay 150 coins to steal a star from everyone. I didn't know you could actually see what he does by hovering hovering the cursor on the space, but, well, yeah. Live and learn, I guess. So what about the normal Boos? Oh. I think it has to be at night with all of them, though. Nah, it might not have to be. Yeah, I think it only has to be at night for King Boo. The normal Boos, I think it's, yeah, can be either night or day. So yeah, because I only want to have to steal one star. I might end up just putting it right in front of Birdo though. But then again, if Daisy gets it, then it's going to put it right in front of Birdo anyway. Fuck. God damn it. You really got to look at the present and the future when playing this game. Sorry, Daisy. Put that item in this game. If it's something that plagues the game and makes it, I don't know, makes it obnoxious, then yeah, they should just not put it in. Or if they have to leave it in, they could at least tweak it afterwards. Yeah, I think the Womp. For I get 6 coins from that Koopa Bank, but it's gonna be night time. Fuck's sake. So that Womp's gonna be asleep, so I'm not gonna be able to get to either of those boos. Ah, that's a real bummer. But if I go down there, I could get to this friendly chappie and steal the Pissant Star. So I was trying to get up to King Boo initially, but no. I haven't even got 150 coins, now I know what he does. Almost completely paid for the chomp call for me. I'm not surprised. Yeah, they should have really just, yeah. If people were already memeing about it that early on, they should have really looked into modifying it somehow. Make it less unpleasant and all pervading. No. Had to leave it the way it was. Is everybody getting warp blocks all of a sudden? She got 93 coins. My birth year. You're the rooster. Messy memory. It's another one I'm really glad there's a practice thing for. Oh, each person gets their own. Have to return all scattered items to their original spots. Shut your curtains, stop the others from cheating. Wait a minute, what if they've got like good reaction times and they look at your sort of like finished product and stuff and then just clock everything and then just copy it anyway? Yeah, sneaky fuckers that are down to cheat, they tend to be smart and fast like that. Gemini spirit. Okay. Bow. Raging! Of course. That shithead is second. No, look at his face. Don't worry, lass. Yours is a star I won't steal. My favoritism is considerably more consequential than the game's. So, gotta use that skeleton key, haven't I? And I need to roll at least a 6. But if I use the double dice, I'm not sure if I'll be able to use the skeleton key in the same turn. I want to make sure I roll at least a 6 using double dice, but if it prevents me from using the skeleton key and then I have to go all the way around, then I'm not going to make it back in time. So, just to be on the safe side, I'm not going to use the double dice. Or the chomp call. 8, alright. Okay, if that's what floats your boat. The fuck is that sound effect? Yeah, take that. You fuck. Told you. It was imminently mine. Kabada-bam! Nobody wants to use the skeleton keys. It's a pizza. Yes, Thursday is pizza day for me. Well, usually, because of, I still been either having to work on that discipline or things all but forcing me to have to mess on my own food sort of schedule. Sometimes I have to switch the days around. But yeah, I did very recently have a pizza, yeah. It was a meat feast as well. Things like, what was it? I think it was pepperoni. Yeah, I think you knew that was going to be on there. Yeah, pepperoni, ham, and minced beef, I think it is. Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah. Pair up to gobble as much of the giant pizza as you can. So bringing back a fuzzy memory actually of when I bet. Yeah. I bet a certain one of my family members that I could eat all of a pizza and stuff that they didn't think I could manage because I was a kid and like has always been the case, not built that substantially. They were sure I wouldn't be able to manage it all, and I did, and they didn't pay up. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, never doing the whole betting thing with you again. Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Oh my god, is that a flamethrower? Okay, let's go to the bank. So I think it's eat the non-pepperoni and crust bits first, then eat the pepperoni and crust. I think. Oh shit! Daisy will be fuming. Dark Horse much. Very tall, fair, and beautiful Dark Horse. I kind of wish I'd have bought more skeleton keys now, because I could just keep going round in circles and stealing stars. God damn it. And it's night time, so if I roll any more than a 6, I'm not going to be able to go to the other booze either because of the Womp's asleep. And I'm not going to do the whole save scum thing. I refuse. I'm too honourable. Yeah. As in, I'm not going to roll to try and get less than a 6 and then I get more than it and then I exit the game, go back in, roll again and then until I get a 6 or less and then I let events proceed. No, I'm not going to do that. So that'd be, yeah, very scummy. And the wrong example to set. So I'm going to keep things, yeah, spiritually clean. Is anyone coming up for the star? I think I'm coming up for it. So, yeah, if I get more than a 6, that's good for being close to the star. Although, yeah, and I forget for that one, so it'd have to be daytime by the time I reach it. Yeah, I don't think there's any point using the chunk call. It's all about the timing of using the double dice in this case. I think I'm going to leave it for now. 10. Holy shit. It's already night. Oh, it's every 2 turns, isn't it? I keep forgetting that. God damn it. I can't afford to forget that shit. Every 2 turns. So I think it's the first of the 2. It's the normal symbol, isn't it? Just a crescent moon. But when there's a cloud over it, that's the second of the 2. So that means it's about to become daytime. So if I went up and then... No, it's just, again, I haven't got enough coins, and even if I did, it's not worth it, because not everyone has a star, do they? Yeah, I think it'd just be better to go left, I think, yeah. It's giving me the option to go that way, and it's like, no, the fucking sleeping Womp's in the way. Idiot. Idiot! You can't read! Of course, the greed making them go to the shop. No! Endangering my coin store. Someone's actually using it. But you haven't got enough coins. Tidal toss. Oh. And I'm automatically getting pushed backwards if I don't do anything. Oh, I was looking at the lone player's controls. Like, wait, why am I not ground pounding? Yay! Jump over the waves. You know, woman's got tech. No! Visually ambiguous. I'm blaming it all on that. Of course, she would only start winning when she's doing that well already. I really do need that coin star now. Fucking hell. I think it's going to be a tie. I don't think there's any point getting a skeleton key because I'm not going to reach that point back down there quick enough. Walk. block. Well, I guess I don't have to check out any other items for it. Oh, god damn it. I think I'm well and truly paying for my chivalry. And they say, chivalry is dead. What the hell? Merheh. Might do the dizziness to grab clefs hovering above the record. I like the most clefs to win. So it's just reverse controls. Kinda wanna punch Birdo now. Hey! Oh, yo, I can gang your ass beat now. God damn it. Okay. Give up. That was a fucking right royal get fucked. And of course, that fuck is still endangering my Coinstar. Yeah, I think it is going to be tied on stars. Me and Rosa are going to have 4 each. I'm pretty sure she's landed on the most happening spaces. Something you take no notice of initially when it was happening, and then it just ends up being the clincher in the end. That's Mario Party for you, folks. Super warp block. Hello, Shy Guy, my old friend. Stop flailing around. Sneaky bastard. Patience is key. She just... There was some way I could just steal or at least destroy Birdo's coinage. Oh dear, what's happening now? You can steal my coins. Why? Hmm? Oh shit. Really stole the fucking star off the wrong person. Not really letting the game screw me like that. I mean, if it's going to be underhanded and do the whole, oh, Birdo's your rival, Birdo's your rival. Oh, no, it's actually Rosalina. If it's going to be all sneaky like that, then, yeah. I think that's just thrown the honour right out the window. As long as I wasn't the one who threw it out, I have nothing to apologise for. But yeah, I was willing to keep it honourable until it misbehaved. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to make sure you don't win by giving you not enough to reach the star. Nah, sorry. I've done everything right, so that means I'm winning. You sabotaging me is not allowed. Wait a minute, where the fuck even is it? Now I'm screwing myself over, I'll admit. I keep thinking the star's in a certain place, and then it just... I know it moves when somebody lands on it or chomp calls. I see what happened now. It moved it to a different place. It's trying to, it's trying to prevent the preventer. Not allowed. Seems to have forgotten how things work. If Rosa didn't reach it, that means Daisy's gonna get it. I don't care if she gets it because the happening spaces, yeah. So yeah, the exiting thing, I didn't even really need to do it. So technically, it's not save scum when you think about it, because yeah, it didn't matter whether I did that or not, because I'd still end up winning. I just realised too late. Like a pea brain. Yeah, I'll admit that much. So yeah, regardless of whether I let that first turn play out the way it did or not, then yeah, I'd still end up winning. Because I keep only thinking about me getting the fucking minigame star. That's it. Yeah, I know she's gonna get at least one of the bonus stars, but if we're tied at the end and I get two, then yeah. It's just if she gets two and I get one, then yeah, she wins infallibly, and it doesn't matter that I have so much more bank, yeah. All that many more coins, yeah. All it takes is for, yeah, me to get one of the three bonus stars, her to get another one, and then it's just that third and final star, yeah. If I get it, I win. If she gets it, she wins. And it's just because we're tied for stars before the bonus stars get handed out, you know. If she was one behind though, then it wouldn't matter, yeah, because that means that I could get one and she could get two, and then after that, after the bonus stars have been handed out, we'd be tied, and then I'd win on coins. But no, if we're already tied before they get handed out, then it's too risky. So yeah, I had to just gently nudge the game into sabotaging her instead of me, because I don't know, you're gonna sabotage anyone, they do it to a fucking CPU. The feeling's not just a ghost for me. I'm an empath. I'm alive. I remember that I'm alive. I don't behave like something dead, and yeah, I get pissed off when I get sabotaged. CPU's not gonna care, so the one on the giving end of it shouldn't care either. The game's supposed to be fun, so if it insists on not being fun, it's your responsibility to force it to be fun. I'm still wondering whether there's any point using the chomp call, because like I said, I don't really mind if Daisy doesn't get it, but if she gets a 1, then Roz is going to get it still. So, and it might move it somewhere where somebody ends up getting it anyway, and Daisy's got a 1 chomp call left. So if I use mine, she's just going to use hers. Fuck it, I'm using mine anyway. Still wants them to get it first. Yeah, it's just making the use of the warp block all the more optimal. Because once they're all congregated around close to the star, it means it doesn't matter which one I swap places with, I'm going to be close to it by the end of it. Even though I've proven with logic and reason how it's not fucking, yeah, enforcing the win and stuff, so there's no dishonor there. I still feel kind of like, yeah, a bit gittish after doing that. Even though it was only an attempted one, like an attempt at cheating, and then it ended up just not being because I realised way too late. I'm forgetting who I am, yeah. I realised way too late that it don't matter whether I do that or not. And I'm still going to get 2 out of 3 bonus stars, so it didn't matter whether I prevented Rosa from getting that normal star or not, and I'd still end up winning. Because I'd go from 3 to 5 and she'd go from 3 to 4. But yeah, now I've realised that, I'm just making sure I point it out to the viewers enough times so that they're well aware of it. But, no save scummery happened this day. I guess I still hate how it seems like it happened though. Even though I know it didn't, it just, yeah. Trying to cheat kind of still makes you shitty, even if you don't manage cheating successfully, like something makes you fail at it. Oh yeah, I'm more than familiar with this one. Tipsy Tony. I'm pretty sure it was called Topsy Turvy before. Or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting the coin star now. I don't know why I even worried. It was just the feeling of betrayal, really, yeah. Like I was saying, the whole sort of sleight of hand equivalent, yeah. Like it getting me to pay attention to one of my enemies so that I wouldn't pay attention to the real threat. They're trying to spring that on me when it's way too late for me to do anything about it. Yeah, I guess, yeah, felt like I've been betrayed somewhat, so I always get that pissed off. Like betrayal's one of the things that angers me the most when I'm subjected to it. So yeah, that abhorrence kind of just made me, do something impulsive. Choose hiding place, okay. Time for it to input read. No! Daisy, what are you doing? Gonna pick the bush again, and Roz is gonna go for it. Did I call that, or did I fucking call that? Vision! I see it! Yeah, I should have guessed. I should have guessed that I'd end up in a situation where I'd be pretty much guaranteed to win regardless. But yeah, I just got scared. Fittingly. It is that time of year. Oh yeah, I've just realised something. It is trying to do a Hunger Games on me. Yeah, I watched the trailer, and yeah, it's like it's trying to reference that thing that Snow said. It's the things we love most that destroy us. Yeah. I'm getting that sort of vibe of what's going on right now. Oh, final turn, might as well use it. It's still going about the whole, yeah. Irresponsible arbiter sort of thing, yeah. Had to pick Birdo. But then again, even if it had put me where either of the human ladies are, it just wouldn't have given me a 10. Yeah, the rival's always the one that's like tries to be a carbon copy of me, yeah. It's like, next. most skill and next least luck. Because look at Birdo now. She's 4th. The one you have to watch out for is a mix of luck and skill. And then Daisy is, yeah, seems to be the one with the least skill and the most luck. Because look at how many things have gone in her favour. And how much, yeah, like the degree to which they've gone in her favour. Somebody's throwing. Birdo. Oh no, wait, no, it's Daisy that was throwing, I think. Yeah, it was a green spotlight. Yeah, Daisy's hella throwing. Yeah, that's the bonus star that's predestined to go to me. Mainly because it's the only one I have a choice about. Yeah, told you. That's how observant I am. So it would either be 2 of the 3 go to me and then 1 goes to her, or 2 go to her and 1 goes to me, and then, yeah, it wouldn't matter how many coins I had. But because, yeah, I knew that 2 would be going to me, I don't know why I got scared and did the whole exit and re-enter thing, but as if it was necessary, because it really wasn't. It's really uncharacteristic of me, is that, to underestimate myself. Sorry, waifu. Victory is mine. Although, it's not really myself that I was underestimating. Yeah, it was like what one thing I never underestimate is just how unlucky everything else insists on. Well, yeah, all the bad shit it feels the need to make happen to me and stuff. I'm not sure if it's just in battle or it's just my life in general, but it's like everything sort of has this thought at me that goes something like, hey, you, it's not fair on all your opponents that you make that many good things happen to yourself, so I'm going to balance that out by making just as many bad things happen to you. There's no balance there at all. Yeah, I think it's something to do with being a Sagittarius. The only entity that makes good things happen to me is myself. Controlled the game with event spaces. Yeah, like shit, that was voluntary. It was most certainly not. Solid effort? Nah. Don't think so. They tried putting in effort and then I just stamped it out. Birdo came last for the same reason anybody comes last in Smash. Doesn't matter if the game is biased towards them, I'm biased against them. And like I said earlier, that's infinitely more consequential. So I crush their effort and that's why they end up coming last. You can be the main thorn in somebody else's side, but if you decide to do that at me, yeah, you just get erased. So me making you place 4th is just the equivalent of that, yeah. Foolishness is as foolishness does. Someone decides to be an idiot, they need punishing for it. And yeah, deciding to make yourself my number one enemy is one of the foolish sort of decisions to end all foolish decisions. Emphasis on end. Oh, it even acknowledged that Birdo was an item-reliant pissant. Daisy enjoyed the look of being given everything by the game. Being made to land in all those item spaces and stuff. And then Rosa just, capitalised, like all the most serious threats do, capitalised on how I was paying that much attention to Birdo and crushing her efforts to the point where I wouldn't pay enough attention to Rosa. I'm still trying to think of a way to shoot down that statement that Snow made. I mean, I know he's a fictional character, but like, yeah, he must have said that for a reason. That's his philosophy and stuff. And like, I know there's no truth in it, but I'm just trying to work out how, you know. Because I can't just say emptily that there's no truth in it. I need to be able to back that statement up with concrete evidence. So, oh yeah, that's it. Of course, something you love is going to destroy you if it doesn't love you back. So basically, just make sure it's mutual. If all love ever is for you is Stockholm Syndrome, then it probably just means you're a fuck that was never meant to exist in the first place. As in, try existing the right way and you might get somewhere, anywhere. In particular, anywhere desirable that anyone would like to get. See, Birdo was trying to ruin it with the minigame star. Yeah, Birdo was soullessly trying to make sure I didn't get that star just so that Rosa could stand a chance of winning. Like, what's Rosa done to get, I don't know, that bias towards her? It's like everybody trying to make her win and stuff. It's like people see the strongest combatant and they're like, oh no, he's already got all of his strength, so it'd be unfair if we're biased towards him. We must be biased towards anyone else. Yeah, just anyone but him. You're forgetting, Pissants. My strength is 2 steps forward. The bias that any of my opponents get for them from you, the most it will ever be, is 1 step forward. They always forget that and waste their energy with the bias anyway. Four? Yeah, I had a feeling. Like, I didn't clock how many she'd landed on, I just knew it was more than anyone else. Wah, he is entirely too enthralled for me to be entering his building. Hmm. So, there's still one left that I haven't played on you. Trying to remember which one it is. Oh yeah, it's this Yoshi's Tropical Island. That's the one I played in the last few months. Yeah, Mario Party 1 on stream. Yeah, I turned it into a highlight called Nature's Candy. It's still on the channel if you feel like checking it out. I think, yeah, the ones on Peach's birthday cake in Spaceland were against some friends of mine, yeah. So that was, yeah, it was online multiplayer. So sadly there was inputs being messed with and all that shit, but one I did win, as you can see there. And then the other I had to spur the woman to victory. Because I was just denied it. So it just got to the point where I was thinking, okay, game, fine, if you're just refusing to let victory even be sort of, yeah. If you're making it not even a fight, just specifically for me, then yeah, I don't see any point trying. So I'll just make someone else win instead. Yeah, I did. I think what was on stream, because it was, yeah, this match was getting played on the person's stream. Is the one of my streamer friends. And I remember someone saying in the chat about something I did. What a power play. Because it meant using a double dice, I think, and getting something like a 14. And then, yeah, that meant I reached the boo and stole someone's star. And it was what decided the outcome, basically, yeah. Because I was like, this thing, I can't do this to make myself win, because that's just not being allowed to happen. So I'll do it to make somebody else win. Like I decide who wins, yeah, with this little thing I'm doing now. And yeah, I decided to make her win. Now that is chivalrous. All she's ever done is right by me, so it's only fair that I return the favour. I don't know when I'm going to get round to playing Yoshi's Tropical Island and this game, because technically I don't have to, because I've got the original and stuff, yeah, and the N64. Same goes for Peach's birthday cake. I mean, of course, I joined in with that because it was just the chosen board, yeah, of the host. Yeah, like the host chose that board, and I was joining in at the time, and yeah, I was just like, okay, we're going here, right? I didn't have a problem with it. It's not like it would have been sort of paid attention to. I mean, yeah, it's her stream and stuff, and like her copy of the game. It's like that's the one that everybody else is connecting to. I mean, so yeah, they don't have to change anything for me. Yeah, so as pointless as I knew it would be to make any requests, I didn't even feel like making them anyway because I didn't have a problem with where we were going. It's just I personally get more value out of the boards that are from Mario Party 2 and 3 because those are the ones I don't have the originals of. But yeah, I've got Mario Party 1 and I've got Mario Party 4 as well, yeah, on the GameCube. That's my favourite one. Yeah, I think that, yeah, as you probably guessed, the main reason I like number 4 more than number 1 is because you can play as Waluigi. I think I'm forced to fall back on, I think, Mario. Yeah, any game that doesn't have Waluigi in it, I just play as Mario. Because I'm like, if I can't be the character of the 4, that until recently were voiced by Charles, yeah, if I can't be the one of those 4 that's at the back of the pack, then I'll be the one at the front. Because it's reminding me of another group of 4. Yeah, the Turtles, the Ninja Turtles, and my favourite one is Donnie, but yeah, I feel like if I can't play as him or reference him or whatever it is, then I'll just do Leo instead. Yeah, it's like Donnie's at the back, Leo's at the front. Because, you know, Leonardo leads. And yes, I have heard Luke do karaoke of the Turtles theme song and stuff for SF6 when he's not sending people to Memphis. Right. I don't know what I can do from here. Yeah, Bumper Balls will always be my favourite Mario Party minigame. Not wherever it pops up, but Bumper Balls it just is the best. Can't beat it. I say you can't beat it. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm kind of glad I'm having to end the stream soon because my voice is going. But yeah, don't feel too bad for me. I mean, I have to know how to deal with those things because, like I said earlier, I'm a singer. I'm also quite good at giving motivational speeches to any that need it. Hopefully they don't, because hopefully they're not in that dark place. Halloween pun not really intended. Because yeah, I'm trying not to be facetious here, but yeah, any of you that do need it, yeah, just remember, if there are things that sort of make you anxious, whether they're objectively spooky or not, I'm here for you. I will be the light in your own personal darkness. And if you feel like you're trapped somewhere, there is a way out. I will find it for you, guaranteed. There's always a way out. So yeah, if you need it, just just count yourself lucky if you've come across me, because I'm the sort of person who excels at getting those sorts of points across and giving advice as to how to deal with when you're subjected to not very nice things. But yeah, that nobody should have to suffer being anxious for too long or to too great a degree. So, I think as Pharah used to say in Overwatch 1, I will protect the innocent. I am your protector. My responsibility. I might not be that good at responding and stuff to just straight up requests for help, and I'm very sorry about that. My mental health, or lack thereof, is mainly to blame for that. But any continuous help I can give and radiate out like the way the sun shines its light upon everything. Yeah, if you can get anything from that, like you get vitamin D from the sun's rays, yeah, just take it all. Yeah, take whatever you can get. Just do yourself that favour. And yeah, any guidance I might give, yeah, if you just remain attentive, yeah, you keep your ear to the ground and then focus on enough of what I say and understand it and what it means, then yeah, use it to help yourself live your best life. Yeah, because I know this is a time of year where fear's everywhere and stuff, but yeah, it doesn't matter if you haven't got the means to protect yourself from the nightmares. I will protect you from them. You've always got a shield. Remember that. Right, let me just check something. I don't know if it's still in effect. It probably isn't, if I've learned anything from experience. But yeah. Just looking at the phone screen now, because yeah, I had the box that I use. Yeah, I had that in the way while I was playing, so I don't get distracted. But yeah, I'm looking at the phone screen now, and I'm looking at the event list, and yeah, I think I'm gonna have to say, Connor, thanks for the follow. If you were patient with me and stuff, thanks for that. But if not, it's understandable. But yeah, I would love to be more responsive than I am, but yeah, very limited capacity to do anything about that. Even if changes can be made to that behaviour that I exhibit, that they're not going to happen overnight. I wish they could, but I don't seem to be my own shortcut, like the shortcut Ichigo takes in Bleach, to Bankai. They're doing what before him only Kisuke had done, which is mastering it in 3 days when it normally takes a decade. It's like, Ichigo was like, hey Kisuke, I haven't got a decade. It's urgent. I need a shortcut. And Kisuke's like, well, yeah, there is one, but you sure you want to do this? Because it's risky. And then Ichigo's like, yeah, well, go for it. So, that's early on in the story, but yeah. Yeah, it would seem I'm just that shortcut to the best possible version of oneself, not for me, but for all of us. I'm just looking at the comments. I'm just scrolling through them, and at the time of the commenter saying it anyway, apparently I was the only one streaming Mario Party that's English. Interesting. I'm guessing they mean English language, but if not that, I think it means just not American. Yeah, so like British, yeah. In England, yeah. But that's just like the main one of the 4 countries that make up the UK. The other 3 being Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So technically, the Republic of Ireland isn't a part of it, but I think I don't know. It's just something about the accent. It's just people from there are just kind of, yeah. Yeah. They're awesome. I'll just say that much. That's my opinion of them. Yeah, a lot of people I've known, I've come across or known of that are Irish. Yeah, they're just brilliant. Yes, one content creator in particular comes to mind. But yeah, sorry to the chatter for forgetting I have a chat. But if you could please just be understanding. I mean, I may not have put it in the bio because I don't do too well with bios, but I'm either minimalist. I'm either minimalist with it, or I just don't put anything in there at all. And I've done the latter in Twitch's case. But I've put something in the about section, and if you have at least a modicum of intelligence, you'd be able to work out that I have mental health issues from that. So, yeah. If I forget, or seem to forget that I have a chat and stuff, a chat room, I mean, and people to talk to, it's, yeah. Because I don't do talking very well, as in two-sided talking, yeah. It's just PA, really, yeah. Me just sort of blaring something out and then having you all listen to it, and then that's it. I don't expect a response from who I'm talking to, so that's why I don't expect them to expect a response from me. So yeah, just please remember if people struggle with certain things, at least if their mind has been warped and twisted a certain way. And like I said before, don't be a brat, right? If you're a literal child, so that means a brat is all you can be, then oh well. But yeah, I'm mainly aiming at the people that are an adult and have the capacity to not be a brat. So if they behave like a child when they're not one, it's just particularly disappointing. But I, for one, can make up for that, and I know there's a lot of other people that do actually at their age and make up for it with me. So props to them. They know who they are, and yeah, some of them are the best content creators around. Yeah, the elite few that I'm thinking of anyway. Yeah, a couple of which are just my absolute favourite content creators. Yeah, one male and one female. They're the only ones I'm subbed to as well, because I just have that much respect for them. And yeah, they're the ones that have inspired me the most as well. Not least because of just the sheer degree of like how objectively inspirational they are. Let's see what else has been said. You can't expect someone who's just starting out to be sort of, yeah, like looking at every possible thing that needs looking at and doing the absolute perfect job. So I don't know why anyone would expect that of me. I mean, I am capable of things that I know a lot of other people are not capable of, and I'm very proud of that. But yeah, really kind of gets on my nerves when, yeah, I have this much glory and then people still only choose to pay attention to the flaws and the insecurities anyway. People that don't seem to have their own best interests at heart. So if you only pay attention to the weakness of someone who is 1% weakness and 99% strength, it's like you want to get broken. Because that 99% strength is still too much for you to handle. Especially when you yourself are the typical, because weaklings are easily broken. I'm not used to being met with people that are even in the same league of strength as me, but when I do come across someone like that, I pay extra attention to them because they're something really special. I try and do everything I can to get everyone else to pay attention to that person as well. Because they, like me, are setting the right example. This is how you live. This is how you behave. This is what you create. This is the way you operate. In my case, the way I fight. That's the thing I think I'm used the most to getting copied. Oh well. If we're fighting to make the right thing the case and stuff, the right environment, and whether it's a social environment or just the literal environment and stuff, if we're all fighting to make it the best way, and because I'm fighting to make it that way, and then everybody just sort of falls into my step, then I don't really see the point of having too much of a problem with me getting copied. We'll see. That I will get better at these things. And unironically, give myself even more of a reason to be copied once I am that good at them. But I'll admit, I am still terrible at them right now. I'm working on them. Things like responsiveness. Okay. What now? I know that tune, but not this version of it. I think I've already got the best one, mainly because it's the bluest. So many pages. It's kind of annoying, is that, when certain things aren't even in the shop until you meet certain conditions, and only then do they become available. Because, yeah, it's like it's nice. I mean, yeah, it's nice to know that what's in the shop, like its produce is fixed. It doesn't become any more or any less, so that you know that, like, what to save up for and whatnot. Yes, I got the ones for Mario Party 1 and 4, because those are the ones I have the emotional attachment to. Yeah, I think I'll just hold on to the coins for now. So I think that's all I can offer for today. Yeah, that was a good one. It was nice to return to this game because it had been quite a while, but yeah, it is one of those. Yeah. It helps for the time you play it to be opportune, yeah, because then it can go really well with the theming of certain things, yeah. I'm trying to think where I'm going next. I think I might do a Halloween stream, because Halloween's going to be on a Tuesday, and I've no problem with streaming on that day. I normally wouldn't because I still don't have the game that I'm preparing to assign to that day yet. Just Street Fighter 6. But yeah, even though it's a vacant spot, I'd rather not sort of put anything else onto, even temporarily. I think just because Halloween's like my favourite holiday and stuff. And Tuesday's next to Wednesday, and Wednesday's normally the Overwatch day of the week. I'm thinking might just do it a day early, just so that it can be on Halloween. And I think if I remember to, I might stick some Trials of Sanctuary on the end, because I still haven't tried that yet. I don't know what it's like, so it'll be interesting to see. So it'll be like first foray into it. We'll be live on stream, yeah. So hopefully you can join me for that. So yeah, it's not difficult to remember when. Yeah, it's Halloween night. I think it'll be just so that I can still get the weekly challenge contribution. I think it's going to be after 7 p.m. Yeah, because that's when the challenge week reset happens. Yeah, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Or 7 p.m. UK time. So I think, yeah, if you can, schedule it accordingly, your own time zone, then yeah, it might not be nighttime yet where you are, so it might not be as fitting. It might still be Halloween day where you are, but yeah. Should definitely be dark by that time where I am. Not least because I think by then the clocks will have gone back. Yeah, I think they go back this Sunday, as of me saying this, yeah. Sunday of this week. That we're still in at the time of this recording. So, yeah, that means it gets light earlier in the morning, and also dark earlier in the evening or afternoon. I think when it gets to winter. So yeah, hope you all have fun. Next stream should be Saturday, I think. The usual Mario Kart proceedings. And then I think Smash on Sunday. So yeah, just like last week. That's what it means to be recurring. So yeah, Wednesday would normally be the first stream of any given week, but it's, yeah, I think next week it's going to be Tuesday, just purely for Halloween though, yeah. And it's going to be Overwatch. So hopefully you can join me for that. And yeah, it was a good one. And yeah, just remember, take pointers when I give advice. Yeah, if you need it, just take all the pointers you can. Just help yourself. Yeah. I'm a positive smorgasbord of generosity. And on that note, I think I'm going to end. Thanks for watching. Take care, dudes.